Okay.
Hello, welcome to Committed and Covered, guys.
Committed
all things
and
marriage and
covered.
family.
Yes.
How are you all today?
Yes, yes. You know, we
Yes.
got to get our chat going. So
Yes.
everyone get the shout outs going in. Our producer who's holding it down for us, Miles Taylor.
We have
Hester.
Hester
Yeah.
from the Virgin Islands. Welcome.
U.S.
Welcome.
Virgin Islands with St. Thomas, St. Croix. We like the Virgin Islands. Awesome, Hester.
Yes.
Yeah. So tonight, I guess, you're opening up? Or?
Well, hey, we got our regulars, our co-hosts with us, the
Vaughn is
wisest,
rolling with us.
Chantel and Choya.
Yo.
So yes, and welcome, Yvonne. We saw you earlier today. All right, hi, Mr. Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
Yes. So today, guys, our topic is called "Why Ask
Kimberly,
Why,"
hey.
and you probably say, "Why ask why?"
Why ask why?
That's right. So, to give you some background about this topic,
Okay.
you know how sometimes as wives and even as husbands, there's things that we do as wives that the men sometimes wonder, like, why? But they don't ask us, you know?
Correct.
And then there's things, there's things that our spouses do or your partner may do. And as women, we don't ask. So we just go, I wonder why they do that.
Yeah.
You know, or why they ask that, or why they, as a panel, Chantel and I, we have come up with our own separate questions. She doesn't know my questions. I don't know her questions. And the men have both come up with their own separate questions. And none of us know what these questions are.
Right.
And so this is live, guys.
Yeah,
So when you go get these answers and these questions and these answers. And
you know
so
what we're probably going to have to do?
Okay.
You're probably going to have to carry the audience along, because we actually went from just a handful of people. Now we're up to close to 50.
Just like
And so, people are kind of joining us.
Yeah.
And Hester did say he's from St. Thomas, and he'll be
Okay.
here. They'll be here next
nice.
Sabbath.
Oh, well, please come up and see
make sure
us.
you come up and say hey to us next
Yes.
Sabbath. And
Olivia's from Jamaica.
yeah, and then
Wow.
somebody said the best third Sabbath. We appreciate that. The Jefferson's satisfaction.
Yes.
Thank you. So,
And I see Stephanie,
Yeah.
my cousin,
Oh,
who's
really?
recently married. Yes, congratulations.
All right, Stephanie.
Yes.
Congratulations,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Hopefully your hubby is with you too.
That's right.
Cool.
We'll get some of these
Tim.
questions answered for you, Stephanie.
Yeah, I didn't see Stephanie. Where's Stephanie?
I did. I saw her in the chat. I
Okay,
missed my
Stephanie.
phone. So
All right.
yeah.
All right.
So again,
And Kimberly, hey,
so
girl.
yes. So again, as everyone
Both
is coming
Kimberlys.
into the platform, just to give you guys again what the topic
Yes.
is. The topic is called "Why Ask Why," and as
Yes.
spouses, sometimes there are things that we do that the men we do or say that the men don't ask us why, but they go, and vice versa. So we've all come up with our own questions. No one knows what each other's questions are about. And so we're going to ask these questions tonight live. So, so this is reality TV for you, okay? And then guys too, ladies, if you have questions that, sometimes you just want to know too, put them in the chat. Men do the same thing. Put it in the chat, and hopefully we can. And it may be questions we may ask. And if not, put it in the chat. And if we have time to get to it, we will definitely do that.
Yeah, and this is as you see how the format of the show is going, then you'll see. Oh, okay, I see where they're going with this. And, we're not going real heavy.
No.
Nothing to make you not want to tickle toes with each other in the evening, or if you're dating, want to not talk to them for a week. But yes.
No, this is supposed to be fun. Banter. Okay? Interactive. So fun banter, guys. So again, we welcome you. We welcome you. And so we are going to go ahead and get started with our first question. And we said we were going to let the men start out, right?
Yeah.
We're going to let the men start out.
So what? You want me to go ahead and start out, Troy?
Yeah, go on.
He put them on the spot.
So Troy said for me to start out. And, my wife asked me, y'all, can y'all believe this? I can't see Chantel.
Okay.
She said, do you have your questions? I said, do I have my questions? I'm like, do you know who you are talking to? So my first question is this, and this is why I asked why, so drum roll. Why is my warm body a heating pad for your cold feet? That's my first question, y'all.
That's a good one.
Yes.
That's self-explanatory.
Really, like you want your warm body to be a place for her cold feet.
But let me tell you, let me give
But
you
wait a minute,
context.
I thought these were supposed to be general questions like that. Typically,
Well, I wanted to
men,
start
but
out
that
funny.
is a specific
Here's
question.
Here's it. Let me give you context.
That's a specific question.
She works late into the night, right?
Okay.
So I'm not an early, go to bed real early, but I try to go to bed before midnight. So I am in the throes of sleep, right? So in the throes of sleep, you'll say to yourself, well, these feet are cold. I don't want to wake this person up. But I feel ice chips on my body at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I have to then say what I normally say, babe.
No.
I
Give me time.
Mm-mm.
Give me time to ease into it, But I do that because typically his body is like an oven. A
sauna.
A sauna, right?
Guess what? Jefferson said, have to keep it toasty.
And come on.
But Kimberly
Thank you.
said, I can relate. So, Kimberly, are you putting cold feet on your boo? Or is your boo putting cold feet on you?
No, but the thing is now, you guys, he's not telling y'all this.
What am I not
When
saying?
Malcolm is really cold,
Okay.
and he'll say, why don't you warm me up? So I'm trying to warm him up. And he's taking away my heat, but I don't complain about it. I do it because I love him.
Okay,
right?
come on
and
now.
I take one for the
Malcolm.
team.
Okay.
So that's right.
Well, Vaughn said with her hot flashes, she's warming her husband up.
Come on,
Yeah, that's why I can do it. That's why I can do it, right? But because typically his body is an oven, and so and I'm like, let me just warm my feet up, and when I'm warming him up, I don't complain. When he's cold and I'm warm, I don't complain.
Yeah.
So
I think that's a good thing, Malcolm.
A
You
good
know, I'm
thing?
just saying.
Thank you.
For cold feet and you are knocked out, like sleep, like. Okay. All right, so I did my why ask why.
Okay.
So since I did it, then now it's the lady's turn.
Okay.
Go ahead, Nick. You gonna go for it?
Oh, you gonna put me on Front Street first? Okay. Okay, guys. So, women.
Kimberly said it's her cold feet. All right.
Okay, so cool.
It's a
Okay.
lady's thing, man. It's a lady's thing.
Okay, so men in general.
Okay, in general.
Why do you all love to ask the question, what we gonna eat? What's
how
for
we say it?
dinner? What's for dinner? Ladies, if you feel me, you understand that, please put in an emoji.
Why do you ask?
Yeah, why do y'all ask? Like, instead of saying where we gonna eat.
Come on now. That's a totally different question right there.
Where we gonna eat?
Well, you know what? Maybe that's an education piece that we need to learn how to phrase it. Because what we gonna eat sounds to me like where, what, when, how. It's
just a general question for me. Like, what we gonna eat? Is this wherever, however, what we gonna eat?
See, and that's what. And you said it. Troya said it. Well, say it again. Whenever,
wherever, however.
Okay, so for us, and tell me if I'm wrong.
You're
and
not
ladies
wrong.
in the chat,
Before you even say it, Nicole, you're not wrong.
No, for us, in my mind, when you hear that, that's saying it's on me. What are we gonna eat? When you hear that every day or every other day, what we gonna eat? That's like, okay.
It's your responsibility.
It's our responsibility. That's how it comes across. It's our responsibility.
Well, we just think y'all have better ideas, and so we don't want to mess nothing up, just making no hardcore suggestions and causing no drama, man. We just be trying to be peaceful. Yeah. And maybe, so we just keep. We don't want to be wrong. Sometimes we have a little bit of rejection issues, and
well,
keep it general.
No.
When you have a tired wife, sometimes that's that question. Maybe you should say, "Hey, what are we going to cook for dinner tonight?"
Ooh. Yes, thank you. You said it perfectly.
Well, as a couple,
yes, or even say, you know what, babe, I was thinking about us eating this A, B, and C.
Okay,
but give some suggestions.
Well, let's involve the audience. Kimberly Fortune said, or even better, what we cooking.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's what Chantel said.
Yes, Kimberly.
Yes. And then Vaughn said, I tell my husband what we're going to eat.
Okay, and now Yvonne, that's good. That's good because now I can say what we're going to eat, and sometimes I get, I don't want that.
So that's what I'm saying. Opposition.
I don't want that, but then I'll say, well, what did you have in mind? I don't know.
See.
I don't know.
Hey.
I thought we were keeping it fun.
General. What you know? See what?
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking for all the ladies. All the ladies.
Yes.
We're seeing out here.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that. You turn it down sometimes, but then you don't have a suggestion to come back with. So, but that was the question. What we gonna eat? Let's just say, what are we going to cook? Or where are we going to eat?
Yes.
Okay.
Make it a we thing. Make it a we thing.
Yes. Amen.
Right.
Women 1, men 0 right now. Go
Y'all keep up with it in the chat for us, right? Although we're one. And this is all fun and in love.
That was a joke.
Out of love. So guys, make sure y'all keep up with it though.
Because somebody else just said teamwork makes the dream.
Oh yeah, we said it's fun banter.
Kimberly said speak Chantel.
Yes.
All right, Teresa.
Yes, Teresa said it's the I don't know for me. I know it. Yes, it's the I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes. IDK.
Who's next?
Choya.
It's Choya.
Okay.
Yeah, move from you to we, Kimberly. That's right.
All right. Let's see. Don't try.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch.
I gotta adjust it here. So, yeah. Okay, this is one for the fellas, man. Hopefully this resonates. Mm-hmm. All right. So, why is it that if a man eats 3 plates of food, I mean, he might even say, "Man, I'm full."
Yeah.
Why is it if a man eats 3 plates of food that his wife cooked? Why is it necessary for him to say, "That food was good"?
Yeah, that's true. Proof is in the pudding, ain't it? Literally.
I thought I was showing some evidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
and then you don't just be. Oh, so was you talking about the mac and cheese, or was you talking about the green?
That's a good one, Toya. That's 2 points for us. Man, we're leaving by 1 now. You got 2 points for that one.
I gotta come back with that.
Trey got 2 points for that.
That means that woman must be a verbal. She needs to hear it. Mm-hmm. She's not visual. She wants to hear it. She's that woman or women might be verbal. They need to see it.
I want to hear it. I want you to hear it, that it was good, okay?
Yeah, just not. You don't want me to just be saying, let me get another plate.
Yes.
You
want
showing
me
it
to
in
say
action.
though.
Yeah, she need both.
Confirmation.
She
I
need
need to hear it.
two confirmation.
What is it, Troy? Actions speak louder
Yeah.
than words.
That's right.
Three
I could-
places.
I could be pretending that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So
Not on 3 plates.
No, so
This
Not
is
on
true.
3
This is
plates.
true.
Not on 2-3 plates.
But it's something. But still, it's something about hearing it. You know, when you cook a meal, and especially if it's a meal that you're proud of as a woman, you know, we're standing back and we're looking. Yeah, we see everybody eating, and you know, we see. But then it's something about when somebody says, "Ooh, this whole meal was good,"
Well,
but
Jefferson-
that macaroni and cheese was slamming.
Right,
okay.
right.
You know?
But don't do that because then I'm gonna think all the other food wasn't good. So let
Yeah,
you
okay.
know, I have to work on that.
I didn't know you were so
instructions.
I know Chantel was so self-conscious on that.
Okay.
That's cool. So Jefferson said you have to compliment the chef, right?
Yeah.
Yep, all of it has to be good.
All
That's
of it
right.
has to be
Hopefully.
And Kimberly says maybe her love language is words of affirmation.
I do
Bingo.
like yeah.
That's right. That's what I was saying. That's
Ron
right.
said, I asked Terrence, would you like another plate?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
But you don't ask me, do I like another plate? Because you know I don't eat that much. But I definitely tell her the food is good.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, he
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
He
Unsolicited,
doesn't
I
really,
do,
yeah.
I do.
Nah, I'm the one that's gonna get
That's
2
good.
or 3 plates.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's gonna get
Look,
2 or
hey,
3
this
plates.
food I just cooked.
Yeah, Nicole's at the point. Yeah, she's at the point where she's like, if you don't like it, I do.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Somebody
That's
gonna
right.
enjoy it today.
Yes,
That's
that girl. Like, see, I don't like gizzards, y'all. I just cannot, right? But my wife, country girl, she likes gizzards, right? I'm saying, I wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, but she like gizzards. We keep it real. In Committed to Cover, y'all, we keep it real. Dr. Taylor, Dr. Taylor,
I'm with you, Nick.
and she just like nudged me too, like, don't feel my. So you like gizzards? I cannot eat a gizzard. But this woman
That
will
ain't
make
them stinky
gizzards, y'all,
things,
and
is it?
eat them
No.
happily.
By herself.
Humbly. I mean, like
I
humbly.
stand on that. I stand on business with eating gizzards. Yeah.
Kimberly Russell
said
said,
kids is all-
That's right, Kimberly.
I can't do it, y'all.
Yes,
Gizzards,
Dr.
man.
Woods, we're back together.
Yeah, I cannot eat a gizzard.
I don't know too.
Somebody said yummy, Vaughn.
There you go.
I thought you said your husband was a vegan, Vaughn.
She said her husband.
Yeah, your husband.
Her
That's true.
husband.
Did
That's
I
right.
traumatize you from that mac and cheese earlier in
Uh-oh.
our marriage?
No, you
You
didn't.
didn't? It wasn't that? Okay.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so
It's
ladies,
Chantel's turn,
guys, if y'all have questions too, something
Yeah,
that
throw
we
yours.
may throw yours in the chat too, okay?
Well,
And
Troy
we'll try
gets
to
2
get to-
points for his question. So
Okay,
it's
Kimberly.
2-1.
No,
Yes,
Kimberly, are you keeping up? We're gonna let Kimberly be the judge, okay?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Kimberly,
got
we
more than one
trusted
Kimberly.
you.
We got
Kimberly Russell,
Kimberly
our
Foster.
moderator,
Our moderator,
And,
yeah,
and
okay.
earlier
Thank
I
you,
saw
Kimberly.
women leading. We were ahead one, so
Yes, I think-
1-0.
I think-
we'll
okay.
see where we are.
All right, so now
Thank you, Dr. Woods. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so it's on me. It's on me.
He said gizzards are the bomb. I didn't know you like
right.
gizzards. Oh.
All right, so my question is, this one goes out to the stay-at-home moms.
Okay.
Okay,
Shout out to
the
stay-at-home
ladies that stay at home, you know, and you have a husband that works outside of the home.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they
We're
come
supposed to be
home,
keeping this like neutral, right?
it's neutral. It's neutral.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure.
I don't know. It sounded kind of. I don't know.
I'm sure some people
That
can
started
relate.
out with Malcolm Taylor.
Right?
That started out with
And
Malcolm
she's asking
Taylor.
questions. Sounds like she's doing this.
That started
See
out
my
with
favorite,
him.
So you know your day got a little off track or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know your husband come home and he asks a question. Now you mind you have the kids at home.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, what have you done all day?
Ooh,
What?
that's
a good
blasphemous.
That's a good one.
Question.
I've done all
Yeah.
day. What do you mean?
Are there any husbands in the chat?
Come
that
on
can-
now, husbands.
Please,
Come on.
Please
Answer
put it
the
in
question for
chat.
us. Come on, Troy. Come on, Malcolm.
Well, I do know that question right there. You know how if you are at a gas station, right? And you're like, I'm a man at a gas station with a match, and everybody says, I'm about to blow up. You know you're about to blow something up. Like you might as well walk in with gas and the lighter, right?
Yeah.
If you ask that question,
Yeah.
it's on and popping. You know, like
Yeah.
I think Nicole would whip out the razor blade.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And the razor
That's
blade
right.
of words.
Yes,
I am about to get cut.
yes. Like Dr. Lewis said, "Oh,
Yeah. Come on,
Yes.
Troy, what you got?
I
Because-
don't really have enough for that because
well, you asked somebody didn't ask that question before. Hey, somebody didn't ask that question before. We want to know. We want to know why.
The wives and the women want to know.
I'm not saying I ain't
Inquiring
never
minds.
asked that question.
Inquiring minds want to know.
So what I want to know
That's
is
dangerous.
what is the answer?
That's what we waiting
No,
on.
I'm saying from maybe one of the ladies that may have heard something like that, or have you heard a friend who heard a question like that? Maybe you can say.
Yeah,
what
I mean,
the friend-
let me answer for a friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Answer
for real,
for your
because I
friend.
got a friend that won't know a question. too.
What did your friend say?
So somebody said, yes, you are ready to fight. You asked that question.
Yeah,
Brandon.
Brandon.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
That's right. That's
Now
right.
I know early on in my marriage, I probably would say something like that. And you know, I just didn't understand about marriage and parenting. And at that point, I know that I thought for sure that Chantel should be able to take care of our newborn kid pretty much by herself because I'm thinking like, man, women was having like 12 kids and then they was doing. So I was kind of confused about.
just
and then I
comparing.
didn't. So I would be thinking like, you know, what are you doing? Because I'm at home working hard or something like that. But
Yeah.
that was. I don't know that I ever asked that question. I may have insinuated, but that's dangerous. It's like you asking for a
she
fight.
didn't say you.
Yeah,
she
no, I
just
didn't
said
say you.
you know.
I didn't say you.
Just
where you getting these
posing
questions
my
from.
job.
I'm trying to be open-minded, like I could have possibly done
I don't
something.
know
But
that
I'm
I
like,
haven't
dang,
ever
what I
been
do?
asked that question.
Okay.
It's not a frequent question. I think I have been asked that before, but I'm just gonna advise the husbands out there.
That's
Don't
right.
ask your wife that
You
question.
know what? I just figured out what would be a great answer, and especially
Okay, we want to hear it.
Tell
We
the
want to
brother
hear
out,
it.
man. Somebody needs this answer.
and especially if you want to keep your marriage together or your relationship together. So let's say there's multiple children in the home, and you are
It's
the
just
female.
one. It can
It
just
can
be
be
one.
one.
It can
I'm
be
just
one.
making it. I'm just making a pot even thicker. Right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's multiple children in the home, babies, toddlers, the whole nine. Right?
Okay,
They're all,
okay.
all in the home.
Okay.
And so the wife then tells the husband, if this is a question posed from the husband to wife, babe, great point. Let's switch places. You stay. You call off. You pick a day. You call off. You stay home, and I'll leave the house. Matter of fact, I'll go get my nails done, get my hair done, and then when I return, maybe the next day, because I might do an overnight trip.
So-
Come on now.
That's right.
Get a hands-on
Why
experience
ask
of what
why?
I've
Why
been
ask
doing.
why?
I'm gonna go visit my mother for a day. If you got a great relationship,
So
with your
that's
mother.
a good response.
That's a
real
now,
good
Kim,
one.
if you keeping score, I'll say they get a point on this
Yeah.
one because he
Ding,
came in and helped.
Yeah.
So then they'll get on the job training, and then
Exactly. And then they'll be able to answer their own question.
they sure will.
Yeah. I like that. Malcolm,
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Then
Give me some.
we'll most likely call our wives
That's
back
right.
in
Be
about
like,
an hour
come
and a half.
home.
Right.
Come
Yeah,
home.
you know what,
quick.
babe? You
Yeah.
know, I
Quick.
mean, can we join you? You know, can we? You know,
Yeah.
just like I need some help.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We
you
had
gotta say something?
some comments in there.
No,
though.
I mean, I'm pitying the fool.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry.
exactly.
No,
there you
I'm
go.
not.
No, you're right,
Yeah,
Troy.
I don't know
Pitying
why
the man
what's the name?
who would ask that question.
That's right.
But you know, there's hope. That's what we're here for, man. You know what I'm saying? Just you got to rephrase it or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at somebody said they did it once. Who was that? Yvonne.
And it took them 2 days to clean up. And Dr. Wood said, you starting some mess, Dr. Malcolm.
Well, you know, but if a man is brave enough to say that, he might want to be prepared.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
and
but
someone
sometimes
else
we
said
don't know any
something,
better.
too.
Sometimes
Vaughn
we really
said,
don't
I
know
could
better.
clean
man.
the house and make the beds, and that is that work. It sure is work, Vaughn. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes we don't know, and when we switch up like that and the roles, because so I ain't gonna lie, sometimes y'all women make stuff look so easy.
That's right.
Someone
So
said,
it look like you ain't doing
Somebody
it.
well,
said that,
somebody
didn't they?
said
You know
because
what
we're
I'm
good
saying? That's what somebody
multitaskers.
said.
Yeah,
That's
we're
right.
good.
We're good
y'all
multitaskers.
do a lot of stuff at one time. And she outdoes me, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she will do a lot. She could do the kids and do her stuff. I used to be fast, but now she'll get everybody ready and done. And they wait. You know what they'll do? This is embarrassing because it used to be like they'll go outside and wait in the truck. They waiting on me, man.
Yeah.
They waiting on me.
Mercy.
And then you know what? Then they make certain things look easy. Just like if with having babies, you know,
Yeah.
like I have 110 like respect for our
Yes.
ladies.
Yes.
Because
yes.
if you are ever in a
Yes.
birthing room, it's like one man. We wouldn't have any other babies.
Yeah.
It would be
Let's give it up for the ladies.
Yeah,
That's
give it up for the
right.
ladies.
That's right. Give it up for us.
Thanks.
Give it up
Thank you.
for
Thank
us.
you.
Yeah,
We
that's not-
appreciate it.
That's not
Yes.
easy to do. All right.
Okay. Okay. So my
Whose
question
turn?
is it my turn?
It's a Malcolm.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Let me
You must
cut
got
my
a good
questions.
She does not want me to see her questions. Ain't that something? All right. So here's another one. This is not a why. This is a how in this one.
Oh, okay.
So maybe some of you men may understand. Maybe you've asked this question before, but how much time should it take for makeup, hair, and getting dressed?
Oh.
I mean, how much time should it take? I'm just wondering.
That's a question for us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a question for us.
Well, I would have to say, typically, ladies, we are ready. I'm typically ready. If it's referencing me getting ready,
I'm not talking about you.
see, I'm having a
And I
flashback
don't take a lot of
from the
time
first
either.
question. Yeah. So typically, if we're doing our hair, we're doing our makeup in the morning. Typically, we get up early and we get up extra time because we want that extra time to be dolled up. But if we are in the car or truck and we're ready to go,
Ready.
Well, Doc Wood
It doesn't
understand.
matter.
He
It doesn't
understands
matter.
the question because he said, "Ooh," because I remember just one time. This is a long time ago.
see,
We had a New
Bring
Year's
it back.
a
Bring it
New
back.
Year's bash to go to,
Okay.
and
that's
she
a-
wanted to get her makeup done because she already had her hair done. I don't think we got to the New Year bash until almost like 11 o'clock. It was late.
Ooh, I don't believe that.
It was late.
I don't believe that.
It was
My
I
mind.
rebuke that.
I can't, I can't even remember
I was really at
because
the
I
point-
am not that late. I'm
I
not
was
a
at the
late
point
person.
like, why are we going? You know,
Yeah.
the apple is dropped.
Well, as long as we get that, long as
because of time. Yeah.
but as long as we get them time for the kiss.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Midnight
Watch
kiss.
So
out.
can we counter? Like, I don't know.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I would have to counter that question and say, you know, if she does take a lot of time, are you pleased with what walks out of the room?
But now she
You know what I'm
doesn't. She
saying?
doesn't take a lot of time now. We've really
These high
got.
fives.
That might have
But
been
earlier-
with kids.
Yeah.
You know, younger when they were younger.
Yeah.
Well, that was with me too, because Chantel used to take a real
You
long
said that was
time.
me too.
Yeah.
She would, and then she flipped. She switched it, and it's just lately she gotten real fast.
Yeah.
And now I be behind, man.
Yeah,
So I gotta
that's
do my
it.
game.
Someone else I know is too now.
Dwayne said it takes him 2 minutes, and
2 minutes.
Dwayne,
Kimberly
you ready?
Russell,
That's
Kimberly
what's
Russell
up,
said
man.
hashtag red tag to go.
That's
Hey,
right.
man.
Red
To go.
tag to
Yeah.
go. That's
Jefferson
right.
said the question needs no answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag
Glam
glam
squad.
Glam
squad.
squad.
know,
That's
all
right.
right.
I like Jefferson's.
But now and then too, if it's on a consistent basis,
Yeah.
you know, that's the thing that needs to be looked at. What's the trend?
And what are you late for?
Yes.
And
There
it
you
sounds like
go.
if your lateness was you having to go somewhere to get your makeup done, that's not
Sure
really
was.
on you.
Yeah, my
You know?
sister did it.
Yeah, that's not really on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. You weren't in your bathroom doing it at home. You know, you had to go somewhere and let them do it. You're on their time. So, yeah.
maybe.
And
if
then,
you
like I
started
said, what's
earlier-
the trend? What's the trend?
trend?
Look at the trend.
Maybe just a little earlier, huh? A little
lot
time
earlier.
management.
Yeah.
Time management.
Okay, so now, just asking for a friend.
Asking for a
That's
friend.
Just asking for a friend. Why do men always act like they deserve a gold medal after sex? But when asked for a back or foot rub, you suddenly get
Oh,
tired.
man, come on, man.
Ooh, the women want to know.
Brother can't be tired out
Now
here, man.
remember, just asking for
Just
a friend.
asking for a
Just
They
for a
just
friend.
text that.
For a
They
friend.
just text
Yeah.
that.
with a wink, like
I'm gonna text this.
Do I need to
Who you
repeat the
texting this for?
question? Do I need to repeat the question?
because they ain't answering the call. They didn't
Okay.
hear it
Yeah,
again.
I don't
slow
know.
that down. So
Why
let's
do
get the
men
context.
always act like they deserve a gold medal after sex, but when asked for a back or foot rub, you suddenly get tired?
So is that kind of trying to understand that?
Ain't nothing to understand. Just answer the question. It's clear.
Because we got to be fair to the fellas.
Yeah.
So do they mean like
Who is that?
That's what I would do.
Like right after the next day. Right? Like right after the next day.
So,
Cat got your time.
do they mean like the back the back rub after the sex?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Look, there's a question. It says after.
After.
Yeah, because we
After
I can
sex.
see where a brother might be a little tired after the sex. So if it's the back rub then, but
I'm like
I don't know.
I'm like Mr. Chappelle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, that's an answer. It's no pleading the fifth in this courtroom.
Come on. It's a question.
I
mean,
why?
these guys are speechless.
I know it.
I mean, the ladies deserve a foot
That was a-
rub
that was-
and a back rub.
But,
Yeah,
we're
you
saying
gotta
why right after sex we can't get that.
Hey, I mean, I know your friend who needed to know that. I don't know. We need to ask her.
Like
So
Dr. Wood
listen.
said, I'm answering for a friend.
Thank
It's
you. Yes,
right
yeah,
away.
yeah.
It's after sex. I mean,
There you
after
go, Doc.
sex.
So, the friend that asked the question, I'm gonna just give a little suggestion. I'm gonna help the men out because they
Y'all got it.
stammering.
I know they
They
have
have
answered.
stammering
Y'all
tongues
got
I
tonight.
hope Kim
Yeah.
is keeping up with this because they ain't
Just
answering.
just request your back rub before
You got to.
so that you can take up all that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good instruction.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
good
and
instruction.
then maybe you'll be tired, and then they could just go and do what they gonna do, and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Help the brothers out.
Try to
Because I
help them
tell you,
out.
they can't answer.
That's a good one. That's a good
We
one.
having to answer for them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you before you seal the deal, get everything you want.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's what I would. That's what I would.
That's
do.
true because
let's
you get
just
your foot
provide
rubbed,
for
back
her
rub,
needs.
elbows
Yeah.
rubbed.
Although
you know?
y'all
Yeah.
didn't answer the
And
question,
No,
that's-
they didn't
that's-
answer the
trying to help
question.
you.
That's good stuff because
Yeah.
the reality is that a man is very motivated. It's not intentional, but we're very motivated to do whatever you need prior to. But the Lord made us a certain type of way that after it's done, something just changes. It changes, and it's a phenomenon. It
Well,
changes, and so we're still wanting to do things more, but it's just like, man, we got to get that.
Well, kudos to the wives who's putting their husbands to sleep.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
You give me some.
Can we get a point, Kim? Give us a
No,
point.
that deserves 2 points.
2 points.
Because not only did we answer it for them,
Yeah.
but then also we putting them to sleep.
We putting them to sleep.
So give us 2, maybe 4 points. That might need
Why,
me
yeah,
double.
double
Get
that.
some extra credit for that, man.
Yeah. Y'all want extra
We
credit.
gotta give y'all a little extra credit for
Little
that.
extra credit. Little extra credit. Yeah.
That's right, Ivana. Massage is intimacy
It
too.
is.
That's
It
true.
is. Most
It is.
definitely.
And-
is.
They said somebody need to hashtag put them to sleep.
There you go. There you go. That's right. But that is
hashtag coma.
that's right. And that's another topic that we will probably have at the beginning of next year is the difference between sex and intimacy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good
The difference between that. There you go. So,
Spicy.
oh,
care of your wife.
Jefferson said, take care of your wife first, and everything after that is fair game.
I agree.
Facts.
100%.
Facts.
There you go.
Facts.
All right, brothers, right?
Yes.
Make notes. Yeah, brothers.
That's right.
I just
The
wrote
audience.
it. I just wrote
Audience.
it.
Audience.
All right, Joy.
I'm up. Okay,
You
what we
up,
got
Joy?
here for
Come on,
y'all?
what you got?
What
And we don't
here
need
for
to be-
y'all tonight. All right. Okay. No cheating.
Donnie said,
Okay.
what's
Donna said,
left
"What's
if I
left?"
really give you my all?
That's what I'm saying,
I like
dog.
that, Donnie.
A back rub, a foot rub.
He left it all on the table.
Keep it real, baby.
Donnie left it all on the table, baby.
Yes, sir. All right. So, why do women like to spend so much time in the bathroom? What are y'all doing?
Well, obviously trying to get glammed up to look good.
Getting beautified.
I mean, it's just like sometimes women seem like y'all could just live in the bathroom, and this is passing on to. I'll speak because this is general.
Okay,
But I
Make
can
it
speak.
personal.
I would
you asked
speak
for a
personally.
friend.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but. My little ladies are learning to do this too, so I can. We only got 2 bathrooms in our house, and everybody just in there chilling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just be
goodness.
wanting to know, man. Maybe I should have asked my daughter.
It's the second glam room. That's what happens.
Yeah,
They
that
move
goes
from
with
one glam
the
room
makeup. Yeah.
to the other glam room, and we're just like on the outs. you
Yeah.
know?
I mean,
Yeah.
the lighting is good in the bathroom, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on if you have like a podcast going or, you know, some music going. You know, it's just, it's a long
Is it
time.
kind of relaxing for you in the bathroom?
It is.
Don't
It is.
if they're doing their toes and
Well,
head-
depends.
really, when we can take our time, because it's something about getting dressed and taking your time and the tone of it and doing what we do in the flow of it. It's just it helps
relaxing.
us. It's relaxing.
Yeah,
yes.
it's like spa-like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kimberly said, "Got a meeting in the ladies' room, secret society." That's right.
right.
We'll be out real soon. We'll be out real soon.
Yes. So Yvonne said it where we
Yes.
can be alone like that. Because
Ooh,
if I
yes.
can just stay in the shower for a little longer and it's peaceful.
So just
no
leave you alone.
kids. Yeah.
Right. And that is a good point too, Yvonne. I'm glad you brought that up because I know even when my kids were younger, that time was needed. But even like now, just, being able to enjoy whatever is, am I doing my toenails, my fingers, and, all the little things that we do hygiene wise to look good. It's relaxing, especially if you have your music going and, no interruptions. You just in your vibe. You in your vibe.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. Respect to that.
Well,
That's
who's
right.
next?
Chantel.
Man, I'm trying to go through my questions and get a good one.
She got about 20, y'all. She got about
Questions.
20.
So now, okay, how do I want to word this? Men, why do you all ask the question? And it's a fill in the blank question because it could be anything.
All right, what's this?
Hey, babe, have you seen my shoes,
Brush.
my brush, my AirPod, my glasses, my cell phone? If you notice, the word that I'm using is mine.
Yeah,
That's
that-
right.
that- that.
Mine,
That's yours.
my things. Babe, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Why? Why do y'all ask that?
You know what? I
That's
think
a
I'm
good
an
one.
exception
That
to
you
that
stole-
rule.
Oh,
that
no.
Stole mine. You
No.
stole mine.
You had
You
that?
stole mine. It was very similar.
But we don't ask y'all that. Y'all ask us that.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
Well, Kim, we about to get 2 more points because we're
Right.
not getting answers.
These guys are not answering the questions.
I get asked that question sometime too.
And so, and the reason why I put that question is because it's already, the woman already has a heavy responsibility in the home,
True.
right?
Yeah.
And so
We won't
it
disagree
feels
with
like
that.
we have to keep up with all the household things and your personal things is what it feels
Yes.
like.
But,
Yes.
but it's you don't have to. You just do
Yeah, because that's
because you're all seeing.
All right.
yeah,
we
because
gotta-
we
You know what I'm saying?
actually-
Like, that's a gift.
Oh, no.
It's good. It's a good thing.
We actually have a woman gave a comment. Well, 2 ladies and a
boys.
man. And one of the men,
Yes.
Doc Wood said, because you guys are great at remembering.
That's
and
it.
then Kimberly Fortune
That's
said
it.
because they can't accept I don't know. Yeah.
And Vaughn,
And then somebody
To
said, "Are
get-
you my brother's keeper?"
yeah.
No, we are. We
right.
are because we do give answers because the reality is we probably have seen those things.
And we may
Y'all
know.
do.
we may
Y'all
know we
know
know
where
where
they
they
at.
are.
Y'all
But
know
I'm
where all
just,
that stuff
you
is.
know,
But but I understand what you're saying. Your question is they ask us like we've had the
Man.
AirPods. That's personal
I would-
AirPods or a brush. Normally they're using their own brush, and so I know what you're saying because I from a friend they get that all the time too. And I just be like I don't. She didn't have your wallet. She didn't have your glasses.
Wow. I sense some energy. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I sense a
this
little
is
energy
sounding
with that.
personal.
And I definitely didn't have your AirPod. I'm just saying. I mean, a friend.
That's
Okay.
right.
Girlfriend.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes, it's like
I wish I had the picture.
He got receipts.
Evidence.
He got receipts. I'm looking like, wait a minute.
Oh, I know. Okay. I
got a
have
picture?
no, but I know what he's gonna ask. I mean, I know what he's gonna say. So he did lose his glasses
Yeah.
once, but not very recently, and he could not find them. He thought he left them at the gym. We went to the gym. We called the gym. They weren't there. and I decided to help him look for his glasses.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I literally
pretty sure
went in
y'all
our
found
office. I was doing something at the printer, and I just pivoted to the right.
Just look. You
And
just
I
look,
looked
yeah.
down. Now, mind you, he would have never found those glasses
not
where they
me.
were. So they fell off of his desk
Okay.
onto some cords that was hanging. Their black glasses literally hanging on a black cord like this. He would have never saw them, but I saw them, and then we took a picture of it because I was like, wow, very, very unusual place. So that's probably what he's looking for.
Yeah, I can't
So
find
he
it.
lost them.
But he lost
But
them.
I
okay.
lost them, and
She found
they're
it.
black. The wires behind on the side of the printer
They're black,
were
too.
like black, and even me knowing they were there, I could still barely see them.
It was a
Yeah.
blackout.
And she
you
went right
missed it.
over and just found them.
I mean, women are pretty gifted in that
it's-
area.
Yeah,
I
we
will
are.
admit
We
that.
are.
But
That's a
now,
good thing.
you know,
Yes.
y'all not exempt now. Although Kimberly said because the man needs
To help meet, to help. That's right. To help
We
meet,
need help.
to help stay
Yes,
organized.
yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And then
Jefferson?
says, "What would we do without the friend?" That's right. I tell you, just asking for a friend.
I've got I'll try to make this. I'll try to make this story short. I got
Okay.
a business little briefcase, right? And I couldn't find it, right? And so I was like, "Babe, this thing was on the table. I know it was. And where is it?" So she was like, "Man, I took some clothes and donated them in the donation bin."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Maybe I had it in there." And remember? And we went, I was like flustered. I'm like, because I didn't put it up. And I know where it was when I left it.
But he was really blaming me, right? But I know sometimes I can be a little forgetful.
So here's what's the funny thing about it, y'all. We went to the donation bin and she actually got in.
I had to jump in the donation
Oh my
bin
goodness.
because I
couldn't
had
fit.
donated the clothes.
I couldn't fit.
Oh, you mean like a donation bin in a parking lot?
The
somewhere?
parking
Salvation
lot
Army
somewhere.
type of
Yeah.
big thing.
I thought you said like in your garage.
No, I'm hanging in that donation bin, opening my
Yeah.
bags were still there.
Yeah, at the top. So then somebody, when we get home, a friend of ours says, "You know what? I think I put it somewhere." And it was on this top shelf that nobody would ever look at. And I just was like, okay. All right.
Oh, but that friend was his mother.
Oh, you didn't do that?
No, mom did because I asked mom. We
Ooh,
were
I
telling
think
her
my
what he
mom
was
was looking
looking
at
for,
this.
and she said, "Oh yeah, I moved that briefcase and I put it up there." So I looked at Malcolm and I said, and he just knew it was me. And
But you
I
was
did.
willing to dive in the bin to get
that's
it.
that's what I do.
That's
That's
it.
what I
She
do.
put an
You
S on
good,
the
man.
chest for that
Yeah.
I
one.
put double S, baby.
Come
That was some
on.
important
Super,
stuff.
super.
Hey, you can't get that every day, Malcolm.
No, you
Sure
can't.
can. But that one was you, mom. I
Oh.
know you watch it. I know
did
you
not
watch
remember
it.
that.
No, he didn't. He didn't remember that. He
didn't
thought that
remember
was me. He thought
I
that was
remember that.
me.
You know how guys don't be talking about.
So Malcolm probably wouldn't have shared that story if he didn't think it was you. I mean, he thought it was you.
I
So-
If he would thought if he
remember.
would, yeah, he
remember
wouldn't have shared
that.
it if he thought it was his
Right.
But
mom.
no, I
Right.
shared the story
Right.
because
Yeah.
I knew I didn't lose it. I knew I didn't
It wasn't
misplace
you.
it. That's it. Because Troy knew it was his glasses that he
Yeah.
misplaced. I knew I didn't. I just couldn't.
But honestly, that's just one incident on that. But
Ooh.
I mean, I love him, but he'll say, "Nicole, have you seen my keys?" I said, "We need to put the what do you call those? The Apple
AirTag.
AirTag on them keys."
Yeah.
Hold on. I lost my keys. I guess I lost.
Okay, so Kim, where are we
Yeah,
with the
give
score?
the score, Kim, because
She
I
said it's
think
3-0.
3-1. Yeah, that
That's
sounds about
right.
right.
Kimberly,
I thought it
I
was
jumped
four-
in the
I thought
donation
it was
bin.
4-2 men.
That jumping in donation bin, that's like 5 points right there.
She took something away from us or something. Something we did
That's
wrong.
right. That's right.
Well, who's next then?
You got
It's
to
Oh, I
know.
am?
It's you.
Yeah, this will be my last one. It's one of those, I guess, a statement, I guess like what men really ask sometimes, is it really that important? Just like when we have a discussion, and don't get me wrong, how you guys said, well, can you rub my back and my feet? And like Donnie said, he put it all in on.
Don't take Donnie's answer.
So like,
Give him my best.
Yeah, if you guys understand what I'm saying, he put in work.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, I put in work. So is it really that important if I massage your feet and rub your back? I just use that as an example, But it's kind of like as men, sometimes we're like, okay, is it really?
Well, but that is the question you have posed to us as women. And if we feel that is important, it is.
Okay. Great answer.
I mean, it's really just simple. It is.
I will accept
Did
that.
I miss the question? What's the question?
And the question was really a statement,
Statement.
Chantel.
Okay.
You know, guys, you know how we
Is
like,
it really that important?
Oh, is it really that?
Is it really that important? You know, men tend to feel that way. We may not express it.
Yeah.
But we honestly, we tend to feel that
But
way.
I think
and
that's
not to discount you guys.
But I think that's vice versa. There are some things
It goes
to
both
us
ways.
that's important that you all might not, and there's things to you all that we might be like, "Oh, I didn't think that."
You know
was
what? I think
important.
that is a unisex question that
Yeah.
we all kind of pose to one another. Is it really?
Yes,
and
yes.
some of us, instead of saying important, we use deep. Is it really that deep? You know. So I mean, guys, if you can't really like hear, is it really that important? I'm quite sure you can hear, is it really that deep? Because
right.
And the answer is yes.
for the person, yes,
Yes, if that
Yes,
person
it's
says
always
deep?
that's
it's
right.
always that
Yes,
deep.
it is.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
And really, I will even go further to say that if your spouse is expressing something to you, even though it might be something small to you, don't even say, "Is it that deep?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know I have said, "Is it that deep?"
You can't let that come
You know,
out.
we need to not say that because that adds fuel to the fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Try
Well,
not-
Kimberly
try to-
agreed with one of you guys. She said, "If you're part, if
Me,
it-
that
is-
was me.
Yeah, that was us.
Chantel.
Women. Thank you, Kim.
We
It's
answered.
important to your partner. It needs to
That's
be
right.
important to you.
That's right.
Yeah, but the
It's
partner
that deep.
is still probably saying, "Is it really?"
Well, and especially the part that Malcolm, that you're saying about if you want to throw the back rub back in there,
oh,
like
I
you
thought we
know,
moved past
no,
that.
but he brought it back up.
Brought it back up. There
You know,
you
you
go.
brought it
I
up,
use it as an
Malcolm.
analogy.
Right,
I
right,
Thank you,
right.
Chantel. That's right.
And you use Donnie. Donnie said if you put it all in.
Yeah.
And why is it important to get the back rub? Because we want
no
the back,
pun intended, right?
We want the back rub.
Donnie.
No,
Yeah.
no pun intended.
But even like what Chantel was saying, even with Donnie saying that if you know you got a spouse, they want some intimacy afterwards, you need to save at least 10%, Donnie.
Come on,
Yeah.
10%
Don't
for
put
that
it all
after.
in.
Don't put it all in. Because you know what they want. They want some intimacy afterwards, whether it's back
Jefferson,
rub, foot rub.
what is she? My husband said everything I ask him is
Is important.
important.
Oh, all right,
And
Jefferson.
Jefferson,
You need
your
to be
husband-
tuning
I
in.
love that.
Your
That's right.
husband
Yeah.
is winning right now. Okay,
Uh-huh.
he's winning.
Hashtag winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good, Malcolm. That was good.
That was
Well, I
good.
thank you.
That was good.
So who is it?
It's on you.
Okay, so let's see.
You got some-
Why do men find it so hard to put their dirty clothes in the hamper instead of next to it? You know, the hamper right there, but it seems to be pieces of their items right there on the side around it that stays there.
These other people that we know, right?
Yeah. I said
These
men.
friends.
I said men. So that's the question.
That's a good question. I have to hear this answer.
Why
And I
do
mean,
men
for a friend.
find that's right?
For a friend.
Why do men find it so hard to put their dirty clothes in the hamper instead of next to it?
Oh, that's good. That's
that's
good.
it.
I can see that. I can see that.
Okay,
I
but
don't
what's
know,
the
Troy, 'cause
response?
I put all my clothes in the hamper.
Yeah,
the women just want to know.
But I mean,
We just
some
want to
men
know.
don't, and you know, there's reasons.
Then that's why we want
So
to
that's
know,
what
so
we
we
wanna know.
can.
Y'all want to know?
I even tried to wash clothes. Oh, Dwayne, that's a good one. Gremlins.
Do I say?
Baby, I need to talk to the gremlins.
Right.
Well,
Gremlins, we having a family meeting tonight. Okay, Gremlins after sunset family meeting.
Yeah.
To talk about those outside clothes.
I
It's Sister Howell said, "Please speak in that, Dr. Malcolm."
Yeah. Well, I thought I tried to wash
Somebody said
clothes
because they
last
still
week.
think they're in college.
Yeah. I actually tried to wash clothes last week. And,
But the
you know,
question wasn't about washing. The question was about
We gotta keep them on track.
the gremlins that's taken out. I guess that's what Dr. Wood said. The gremlins that's bothering them, putting them clothes on the outside
On
of the
the outside
basket.
of
So
the
we really want to know what is the logic with that. I mean, again, somebody just
Well, Hazel
recently
said she
texted
wants
that.
to know for real.
I do too.
Sometimes
There's a few folks trying to get an answer to that question.
You know,
right
there's
there.
some men like if you're really and you're highly active, right, and
There
your
you
clothes
go.
are
What?
sweaty.
Yeah.
Your clothes are sweaty, right? Like
Yeah.
let's say, for instance, you work out 3 times a week or something,
Yeah.
and your clothes are really, really sweaty.
Yeah.
If you put them in a dirty clothes hamper, if they're not
Exactly.
washed in the next 2-3 days, it'll have that smell.
Yes.
So that if you
It
kind
need
of put
to
it towards
cool
the
out-
side,
cool off.
I got. I
Yeah.
had to come back for
Little
him.
cooling.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long does it take for the cooling? What's the time period where we go
Well,
and get
it
them?
depends on. Here's what
back?
happens. Chantel is funny.
Kim,
You
we
been funny
want to know
that.
the answer. Even Kim said, for real.
Hey, guys, no, I'm
Here's the problem. So if we're not assigned to wash the clothes that particular moment or cycle,
Yeah.
and if we have it laying over the side, if it actually falls over on the ground, which is it depends on when she's gonna wash or whoever's turn it is to wash.
And
I think
I'll be
that's what
honest,
happens.
man. A lot of brothers, man, are really working hard, man.
Yeah, we are.
working
I'm
hard,
getting
put the
emotional
clothes on the
talking
floor.
about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting emotional talk. A lot
Yeah.
of brothers are really putting it in. We're putting
Yeah.
in long hours and things like that.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like, when you get down to that last,
Yeah.
it's the end of the day.
That's
and you
right.
work really hard and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You try to get everything you need for the family. You
Yeah.
sat down with your kids and, chatted with them a little bit.
Yeah.
You ate dinner. You
really
know what I'm
efficient.
saying? And
Yeah.
so it's just like, man, by the time you get in a room, because see, the atmosphere of the room that the woman prepares
baby,
for the
you're
man.
drawing it out,
because
Joy,
usually
you're
it's
drawing
the,
it out.
It's the
Yeah.
woman that's preparing the room.
Yeah,
The bedroom that we sleep in.
So-
and y'all have it so relaxed. And so by the time we get to that room, and then you taking off your clothes, that's all you like. And
You just halfway throw it and say, "Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
on there.
just-
She'll
that
get
was
it.
like your
She'll
last-
get it, and she'll
You
get
know what I'm
it."
saying?
That's
Yeah.
what you're saying. She'll get it.
That's
No.
what he said.
Well, what happened
He's not
then?
even thinking.
I know it.
He's
I
not
know
even
it because
thinking.
you don't go and pick it
His
up.
brain is gone.
So
He's
you
so
don't-
out. He's
All right.
out.
Hazel said, "I'm hearing a lot of sweet excuses, yes, because the gremlin is really just wreaking havoc."
I'm gonna
Okay,
call
so
for
we
support. They
lost
need to
some
call
of
y'all need to call your lifeline. Hey, Donnie,
Sister
Dr.
Alpha
Wood.
said she hadn't heard the answer yet.
I know. I don't think you ladies will. You ladies will not hear the answer, especially from
This
Troy
to
and
be
I.
So
So Jefferson, she said, laugh out loud, don't feed the gremlin.
Don't feed the gremlin.
Hazel said, makes me suck my teeth out of my mouth.
My
That's what
friend
Hazel
said the same thing too, Hazel.
and Dwayne, you are right. We are really struggling on this one. We're really struggling.
Yes,
Yes.
And Kimberly
Yes.
Russell said hashtag score women. She's throwing that out there.
Yeah.
And so we're back down to Hazel Estefania.
I think this was more like a when you playing taboo and you pass on one that you don't know. I
Yes.
think we should get a point because
Yeah,
they didn't know the answer. So
But I don't think there's
Right.
an answer to that one. And
Yeah.
the reason why is because it's just so many, right?
It is.
You might be
It
playing
is.
basketball, reliving
Dwayne
the
just
dream.
said
we got
And
that.
you
I'm
just-
telling you, that night you was off.
Yeah, you missed
was
it.
off.
And then
Yeah.
you missed the shot, the clothes fall on the ground, and your wife calls you. And you're like, huh, babe?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she's like, I need
That's
you to
it.
do something
What's
for me,
first?
like
What's
right now.
most important?
What's most important?
Yeah.
So you leave,
Okay.
and
I mean, we
Okay.
gotta include these things.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta.
Well, let's go on to the
all
next
right, we're
because
gonna go
y'all
because
did
y'all
not
struggling.
answer
Y'all
this
struggling.
one.
So
Yeah.
I got one that it says for my.
my turn?
I think who just went? Nicole. Oh, Troy, it's
But
your
you can
turn.
go.
Well,
No,
let
ahead,
her
go
go so
ahead.
y'all couldn't
So
answer.
y'all need a point. Y'all
So
need a
y'all
point.
couldn't answer
They
the
need a point.
question.
So here's mine. My question is this. All right. So why does your kids kind of they're not fully being obedient, okay? For those who have kids out there. And so it's their bedtime, but they're still up and, goofing off and stuff. But instead of, your husband like saying, hey, kids, go to bed, why do they come to you and say, why, babe, why the kids still up?
Ooh, girl, was you reading my friend's head?
Yeah.
Were you reading my
Why are
friend's
the
head?
kids still up? What do you mean? Explain to me what that question means when you just passed some kids and could have said go to bed.
I'm sorry,
y'all
y'all.
funny.
Not only,
They're having their own little.
not
Y'all
only
got
that,
jokes. Y'all got
not
jokes.
only that, but where the kids? I don't know. Did you call them?
Yeah. guys are seeing another side.
Y'all got too.
I'll
I think
say-
they,
seeing another
y'all got
side.
too many communications.
No, I
And
just
this
need
should've
y'all to
just-
answer the question.
Is this too many friends?
Why
texting?
y'all can't tell the kids to go to bed?
Yeah, why
because
we got
here's
to be
the
on the
problem.
mamas?
Here's
Yeah.
the problem. Because the mother, plural or mother, singular, they're letting them stay up.
There
and
you
the
go.
kids know it. The
Bam.
kids,
Mic drop.
ain't no mic drop.
That's it.
Like our kids are young adults now.
It's true
Go
though.
ahead.
It's true.
You want to read something?
So Dr. Wayne says we want to make sure that we're on the same page.
Thank
with
you.
We don't tell
Thank
the
you.
kids something different.
There you go, brother.
And I don't want it to seem too rigid.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
I'm
right.
like, we'll put the butts to bed at 8.
Yeah.
But then if I do that, then we're
No.
traumatizing.
Yeah.
Like you was traumatized. I don't want my
If
kids
it's a
traumatized.
regular
Yeah, 'cause I-
bedtime, no. If it's a regular bedtime, you should be able to go. And you should, if you and
Well,
your
we're trying to
spouse
keep
on
it
one
regular.
accord, you
We
can be
try
like,
to keep
"Hey,
it regular.
y'all need to do
But-
what we know y'all supposed to
But
be
why,
doing."
why is not an assigned time
Yeah.
for the
Well,
to go
so
to
that's what
bed?
I was gonna
Because
say.
It's hard for us to keep up
That's
when the
right.
time changes every night.
No, so this is no,
That's
this
right.
is no.
Yes.
This is what I was gonna say. So there is
Okay, break it down.
there is a time that the whole household knows about,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we're aware of the time.
But y'all just had
But-
a private
but-
meeting.
It doesn't matter.
do.
It doesn't matter. You have husbands out there with small kids. You have the wife's full permission to say,
That's
"Hey,
right.
y'all need to go to
gonna-
bed."
All right,
Right.
It's
I got
past your
my
bedtime.
question ready,
Okay.
man. I think we. No.
Kimberly, let us get a point
That's
for that.
right.
We have grandkids, and we have, they.
But
But-
they want us to be the big bad bear
No,
most
yeah,
of the
well,
time.
That's what it is.
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
it is.
Daddies with these girls, they
We
don't
wanna
want
be
to
on the
tell
same
them
page.
nothing.
Well,
Most
we give
definitely.
you guys the dynamic. Like the wisest, they have their kids are younger.
Oh yeah, we got a little.
Our kids are young adults, so I can remember that, right?
Yeah.
So I was a stickler about they need to be in the bed.
That
so
was me.
No, he
But-
didn't
but
become
my
a stickler
kids-
until they were teenagers.
But no,
I
no,
was a stickler
my
when they were
kids
toddlers.
My kids knew, like, mom doesn't mind what time we go to bed, and they stood on that. They knew that. Our youngest son is the producer today, and I think he nodded his head like, yeah. We knew my mom.
Y'all don't see it.
We knew my mom really didn't care what
Women
time.
5, men 4.
Okay, we got to make it up. We got to make it up.
Okay,
But
you got a
gotta
question.
remember, it's
You
a
got a
woman taking
Question, man. I think I got to
score.
go.
Oh,
It's a-
you hear that,
yeah.
Kimberly? Because I got one more I need to ask before we end this too.
Well,
Okay.
we're at the
And that's
end.
gonna be
We got
and this
5
one's gonna be
minutes.
10 minutes,
this
10
is a
points.
good one, man. All right, this is
gonna
just
bring you back. It's
this
gonna
is
bring you
just
back.
neutral. This is not to bring no trauma.
Okay.
Okay, this is
Our
just
drama.
neutral. All right. So, I would like to ask for the men, why do women say that there's nothing wrong when it's obviously something wrong?
Something wrong.
I don't know who those
Something
women
very
are.
wrong.
I don't know who those women are. Okay,
Talk to
'cause-
you women in the chat.
Oh,
Talk,
well,
'cause they
women.
been giving
Is
questions.
it anybody in there that does that?
Well,
I mean,
well,
I remember when I was a child, I spoke
Oh.
like a child.
Well, even
But now I'm a grown woman, so now if there's something bothering me,
Well,
I let my
even
man
Keith
know.
Sweat, he wrote a whole song saying something just ain't right.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yeah,
Something.
you're right. That's 5 points, Joey.
Yeah, I think
No,
I think that's
you
it
didn't
right
get
there.
the points. I
Yeah,
answered
think-
it. I just answered it. I
What?
said, I don't know. I mean, if it's some women or in general in the chat, I'm just saying, I know for me, like I said, when I was a child, I acted like a child, but now I'm a full grown woman. And if there's something that's bothering me, I'm going to say it. And the
articulate your needs.
only time I don't say it is if I'm cooling down.
Yeah, and y'all,
So that's a-
and you,
Okay.
That's a good one.
Cooling
and you
down.
think you might be
That-
alone, and you can hear him in the background. Yeah, you hear a lot of mumbling, like if he
No.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking in tongues about
agree.
some
I
stuff.
agree with that. Or maybe they, just don't want to. I don't think the answer should be is nothing wrong. Maybe it should be rephrased as, I'm just not.
Ready
We
to
could talk
talk.
about it. We could talk about it later.
Let's cool down.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because just saying there's nothing wrong if something's wrong, you should say if something's wrong. If you have the opportunity to say it, say it.
Right,
Something is
but I
wrong.
just can't talk about it right now, and just say you can't talk about it right now because maybe it's too heated, or what you're going to say will be not so nice, so you just wait.
We got some ladies that said something. Vaughn said, "My husband can look at me and tell something is wrong.
Well, we all can. You
Try
know
not
your
to show
spouse.
it.
Yeah.
You know your spouse. Even when they say that, you know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
like, I know
Keep
someone.
Keep-
that
Jefferson
same
said,
energy.
yeah.
Don't get quiet now.
Don't get quiet.
Who said that?
Jefferson.
I said, don't be quiet.
Keep that same energy.
What we said Jefferson's was. Nah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah.
Well, you know our time is up, but you have another
Yeah,
question.
Nicole, throw
I
your
got to get
question.
this
Get it
question.
in.
Typically,
Okay.
we end on time, but guys, bear with us. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Last question of the night.
This is a good one. This is the best one
okay,
right here.
That's right.
Keep it good.
Why do men always
It's
seem...
tied up.
No, it shouldn't be
It
tied
is.
up.
No, it's tied up.
Why do men always seem to forget the plans the day of that's already been discussed prior,
Hey.
but can remember when,
That's
what,
too much.
and where the game comes on, and every
Nicole, that's
penny
too
that
much.
is,
That's
and
too
every
much. That's too
penny
long.
that
Hey,
is
is the music
spent
coming on to close
down
the
to
show yet?
$155.32
Roll
Credits
credits.
rolling.
to be
Credits,
exact.
man.
Roll
It's
credits.
been a good show,
Yeah,
man. I
it
tell
has.
you,
Yeah,
boy.
Wait. Let me repeat.
We like
Let me repeat for
we
those.
like Russell Simmons. Thanks for coming out. And
For
good
those
night.
in the back who
Those
couldn't
in
hear.
the back that couldn't hear. Why do men always seem to forget the plans the day of that's already been discussed
Oh,
prior,
man.
but y'all can remember when the game comes on what time, and you can remember how much money was spent down to the cents.
Thank you,
$155.32.
Donnie said time. He said time.
You know, because seriously, it'd be like, you
It's been
know,
real.
for the friends, they'll be like, what we doing? When you tell me this, I didn't know nothing. Be like, we
Everything else on the calendar though.
Why y'all had to bring money into this?
The way
You know
I'm
what?
just that was just
That was
an
just part
example.
of it.
That
Yeah,
was
that
part
was-
of
That
it,
was
you
what's
know,
funny.
because y'all can
Y'all
remember that.
talking to each other now.
Y'all can remember
so
that.
good.
Man, we got a whole audience.
Because we can't because we can't get any feedback from you guys, so we gotta
That's
just
right.
discuss it amongst ourselves.
Yvonne
Miss
said
Thompson
no
said-
comment.
Miss Thompson said that's a good one. Nicole.
That's a
Vaughn
good
said
one.
no comment. Hey, you know what?
Yes,
We
they
went
had
hard.
that same discussion. Just drop the. She said, "Mic drop." There you
So
go.
that can end the show.
That can end the show.
Yeah, because it was tied. It was
Kim, no,
tied.
it was not. Kim, go ahead and put the points and be
it was
truthful.
tied.
Yes, put the
Y'all won
points
by
up.
one. Y'all won by one. It was tied.
Y'all gotta rub it in, man.
Yeah.
So, guys, we appreciate you guys tuning
this
in
is
with
good.
us for Why Ask
Yes.
Why. We just wanted to have some fun, lighthearted banter because life can
Yeah.
already be so tough. And
It
so,
is.
even in our marriages, we can laugh and we can have fun and tease with each other. But before we close out, I want to remind you guys, and if our tech guy can pull up our flyer real quick. Somebody said,
People
"Girl,
listen to-
repeat that question."
Oh,
That's
that's
right.
funny.
Maybe they don't. They
Sister
don't.
Hal.
But yeah, so you can
you
go
put
ahead,
up
sweetie.
producer.
Family Ministries, we're having the Black Love Gala, and it's not just for our church; it's
No,
also
for
for other
everybody.
churches. And we are also inviting the singles. We've had some singles to ask us, can
Yeah.
they come? So you are welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And so again, it is December the 22nd at 6 p.m. It's at the West. And guys,
Yes.
the tickets are going fast. We only have limited space.
Yes.
And guys, it's going to be fun, formal. You got to get dressed up to
Yes.
spend the evening with your boo, your the one you're in love with.
And
your
don't let the
spouse.
price. Don't say, "Oh, $100. I missed the
You go
early
out and
bird,"
eat that.
or $125. Guys, it's going to be buffet style. All you can eat. We've got the
Live music.
We've got the
Honoring
And it's right on
couples.
water
time for
juice
the
station.
holidays.
Yes, something for
It's a
adults to do
holiday
during the
event.
holidays. Yes.
And Vaughn, I wish you guys could come too. But
Yes.
I mean, hey, it's in the Westin. Westin is actually a hotel.
That's
really
right.
nice. So if you guys are out of town and you're like, you know what, maybe I want to visit Huntsville. But it is the week of Christmas, so I do understand that. But it's going to be a
Yes.
great event.
Yeah.
So again, it's
We're gonna
not
take
just for married couples; it's couples in general and singles.
Yes.
And so, guys, just go and check it out.
All
Eventbrite.
local area churches are invited. Just organizations, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we
And
wanna
so,
share the
guys,
love.
next month, make sure to stay tuned in. The Singles Ministry with the leader, Juliet Wise, they will be here representing the singles. So make sure you guys tune in next month in December. And thank you guys for spending this hour and 1 minute
minute.
with us. And we appreciate it. And y'all be blessed. Thank
Be
you.
blessed.
Bye.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.